It's like I see colors and bright lights, but it's not. I'm not like hallucinating. I want to smack my mother.
Hey, fuckfaces! This is the review for Filth. It stars James McAvoy. It doesn't come out until April, but we got a lucky first early
screening.
Yeah, something like that.
Or did we do other devious ways to find it?
Oh God!
I don't know.
Oh God!
Look on the internet.
It stars James McAvoy. They're all Scottish.
Yeah.
So at first, when you're watching it, just be ready to have your listening ears on, class, because it's really hard to fucking listen to. Because
it really
it's like it's hard to catch up with what they're saying because they talk so fast and they have the Scottish accent.
Oh,
I have the Scottish accent.
the Scots.
Sean Connery's birthday.
Sean Connery's birthday.
Sean Connery's birthday. But as the movie gets on, it's like you become excellent. You become keen in the words of Scottish.
You feel good about yourself.
Yeah, at first we were like, I don't know if I can follow this. This is really hard to follow. But by the middle of the movie, we were like, it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, and the thing is, with Scottish accent is it's fucking like it's one of those. It's English, but it's like when they get really fired up about something, you're like, slow down.
Yeah,
and it's like, calm down.
But by the end of it, like I said, we were like experts in it. Like you catch on eventually. So bear through the first few minutes.
Do what?
Bear through the first minute. I gotta bear through. Fuck! Wade your way through the first few minutes if you're having trouble understanding, because it'll catch on, believe me. But no, it's James McAvoy, right?
James McAvoy.
He's this detective, and he's up for this promotion. He's got the shady past. They kind of piece at it. We won't give anything away, but he's got this shady past with his wife and a kid, and there's some weird stuff going on there. She's fucking weird as shit. And he's vying for this lead detective job, and he's against like 5 other people, and it starts out, and there's a lot of fourth wall breaking. He's talking to the camera and shit like that. He's like, I'm the best, and I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna beat all that, and this is how I'm gonna beat this. And it's about what a piece of shit he is as he tries to like paint these other guys into corners and force himself into the lead for the position. And he does drugs, and he has sex with people he's not supposed to have sex with. He has sex with other people's wives.
It's the life.
It's about how dirty of a bastard he fucking is, but somehow he's so good in this damn movie, you're still rooting for him.
Yeah, my respect level went way high after I saw this with James McAvoy. And it's so crazy.
Sky rockets in flight. Pew.
I know, but he's like skylights in the light. Did you write down pew?
Pew.
But you know, James McAvoy was one of those guys. Like I'd seen him obviously. I'm sorry to say the first time I ever seen James McAvoy was in X-Men First Class. I was like, yeah, he's pretty good as Charles Xavier. But then in this one, I comes along, I'm like, holy fuck, this guy can act. And it's really one of those movies. It's like, I guess like Dark Blue with Kurt Russell mixed with like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with Johnny Depp. There's so much fucking nuts, crazy shit going on. Like you're watching it and you're like, okay, it's cool. And then you're like, what the shit? It's like when, you know, it had a flashback to high school. It's like you're supposed to be taking notes for the test. And when you get the test, you're like, I don't have to take notes. When you get the test, it's fucking whatever was on the notes was in the test. You're like, you motherfucker, Mr. Man, I was talking to Lindsay so-and-so back there. I was trying to get some poon, or I was sleeping in class, and now I gotta fucking figure this out. What's going on?
You said poon.
I did. But it's really like one of those, you really gotta pay attention to it, but when it does pay off. If you have the patience and time to pay attention to what's going on, it was almost like, you know, Lawrence Fishburne was telling you take the blue pill or the red pill, and I chose the red pill. I want to see how far the rabbit hole went. How fucked up can you get?
Not quite as dirty as I think they led it to believe in the trailers. It's not really like, it doesn't go way beyond too far. I mean, it goes too far a couple times, and there's this weird thing where he has these hallucinogens, and he sees this doctor, and the guy's funny. It's not like, the movie's hilarious. Like, the scenes where he does really bad shit, sometimes it's funny, like his reactions and stuff, and what an asshole he is, you laugh. And like that psychiatrist where he's like, you want some of this? Yes! You want more of this? Yes! And he keeps saying, and it's like, I'm fucking weirded out, but this is funny.
I would say this is a black comedy with a really dark element.
Yeah, and it's like I said, you can actually get behind the character at times. It's actually, in its own weird, fucked up little way, it's kind of a heartfelt movie. But at the end of the day, it's a jumbled mess, but it's an entertaining ass jumbled mess, and it's meant to be that way. So it's just like you sit back, you take it for what it is, you watch it, and if you're not offended by it, you're probably really gonna like where it goes. You
gotta be into it. You gotta be, you know, dick deep.
I'm gonna go dick deep.
You gotta be careful, because sometimes, like, you know, you're gonna kind of pull out a little bit. You gotta go all the way, ride them horses till the end, and spit the ice.
I'm still gonna go 9.0. I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. And it was, we keep on giving these high scores. 8.5 is good. It's a great movie. It takes a little time to get to the bottom. You know, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? A lot.
Every time you say that, I think of that Little Kim video from so long ago.
I was like, you're fucking. That's weird, dude, because I'm a nostalgic. I was thinking of Little the Owl. I was like, 1, 2, 3, crunch. There's
one moment at the end where they go off the rails, and he becomes another character. I'm not going to give it away, but it's really weird. And you're thinking, no, please don't fuck this movie up that bad. Please don't go that far. But then you realize he's doing it for another reason, and it's kind of okay.
Yeah, it's kind of okay. I mean, but yeah,
it pushes your limits. Push it to the limit.
Champion of the world. Yeah, that does happen at one point. And it really does. You're like, No.
Don't do it, Steve Hunter.
But you really are. You're like, God damn it.
What's the most weird, like, fucked up, drug-addled movie you guys have ever seen?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I've never watched it.
Dude, this girl let me borrow it. Like, it was like all secretive and shit. Like, she was like, this movie will fucking get you fucked up. And I was like, this movie's gonna fuck me up. And she was like, it was in high school. And I was like, I don't believe that's possible. She's like, just watch it and then let me know. And I took it home and I watched it. I was like, holy shit.
9.0 for me, 8.5 for Jay. That's the question of the day. I'm Mike. He's Jay. We'll see you guys next time on We Watched a Movie.
See you guys.
Great.
Totes my goats. Fucker. You know, you might, but you know, I'm afraid that, but you look like Socrates.
The best.
True knowledge comes from knowing that you know nothing. That's us, dude. And you get the payoff at the end, it's worth it.
Yeah, there's one moment.
One moment at a time.
1 minute to make it time.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.